Hey everyone, James here. And I'm literally shaking with the information I've just received. Benjamin Šeško has exactly 48 hours to make the biggest decision of his career, and that choice could shake the very foundations of European football. Manchester United have just submitted an official bid of $74 million, while Newcastle have placed $70 million on the table. But here's the bombshell no one's talking about. Šeško has already said goodbye to his Leipzig teammates, he's training separately from the squad, and Sky Sports sources have confirmed that he's leaning towards Manchester United. The clock is ticking. His agent is in Leipzig right now negotiating, and Wednesday is decision day. If you want to know all the behind-the-scenes drama of this billion-pound battle happening right now, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because I have exclusive information that shows why this transfer could be the most important in recent years. And I guarantee one thing, the next 48 hours will change everything.
But let's start with the battle for Benjamin Šeško then. Manchester United and Newcastle, as we've said, have both made bids. Who'll get him? Let's begin with the Manchester United side of things. Peter Stevenson is in Manchester for us and joins us again. Peter, good to see you again. Right, what are Manchester United offering?
Yeah, good evening, Mike. You just wonder whether young Benjamin's going to get much sleep tonight because he's been training alone in Germany while both Newcastle and Manchester United have submitted their bids and now must wait patiently. It's a classic waiting game that we see in the transfer window. United's bid went in after Newcastle's second bid. United bidding 74 million in total, 65 up front with 9 million in add-ons. That's slightly under what Newcastle United are offering. United, of course, having finished 15th in the Premier League last season, can't offer Champions League football either, so football logic suggests the advantage would be with Newcastle, but what we're hearing this afternoon is that the young striker who's been training alone all day is favouring a move to Old Trafford. What that will do is significantly, of course, increase United's attacking options. We've seen Matheus Cunha come in, we've seen Brian Mbeumo come in, and really, if you like, experienced Premier League performers. And when you throw young Benjamin into the mix, I'm sure that's what Ruben Amorim is hoping for. A really good attacking, potent threat from United, something which we didn't see at all last year. And if he can get those three in position in 12 days' time when Arsenal come to Old Trafford to kick off the Premier League, then he'll be highly delighted. It's a mouth-watering prospect, but like everybody else at the moment in football, Ruben Amorim has to sit and wait with everything crossed.
He does indeed. Peter Stevenson, live from Manchester. Thank you.
Manchester United, £74 million. Newcastle, £70 million. Leipzig want €90 million. These are the figures behind the war currently unfolding in the offices of European football. United's offer is smartly structured. $65 million up front plus $8.9 million in performance-based bonuses. Newcastle, on the other hand, went straight to the point. $70 million in clean cash plus add-ons, trying to impress with sheer money. But here's the problem no one noticed. Leipzig rejected both offers. Marcel Schäfer, the German club's sporting director, was crystal clear. They want €90 million plus a resale clause in any future transfer. And here comes the information that could change everything. Sources close to Leipzig revealed that they're willing to trigger a bidding war because it only drives the price higher. Newcastle have already indicated they might increase their offer, but Manchester United have an ace money can't buy. Time is running out, the phones haven't stopped ringing, and meanwhile Šeško continues training separately from the main squad, waiting for the grown-ups to sort out his future. But here's what changed everything in the last 24 hours. A leaked quote from Sky Sports sent Newcastle's executives into total panic. Šeško is leaning towards Manchester United. That's right, folks. Even with Newcastle offering more money and guaranteed Champions League football, the Slovenian striker prefers Old Trafford. But why on earth would anyone turn down $5 million more and European football? The answer has a name: Christopher Vivell. The current head of recruitment at United was the man who discovered Šeško at the age of 16 at Red Bull Salzburg. They've had a 6-year relationship, a bond that goes far beyond football. Vivell knows the player's family, followed every step of his development, and now wants to reunite the partnership in Manchester. Internal sources revealed that Newcastle were inwardly concerned precisely about this scenario. They knew that if United joined the race, they would have this emotional upper hand, and it's proving devastating. And there's more. Šeško has done this before. Remember when he turned down Arsenal last year to stay at Leipzig? He chose project over money, growth over instant glamour. The pattern is repeating itself, and that's what's making Newcastle so desperate. Meanwhile, behind the scenes at Leipzig, tensions are rising rapidly. Right now, as you watch this video, Elvis Basanovic, Šeško's agent, is in a meeting room in Leipzig, engaged in the most important negotiation of his career. He arrived on Saturday night and hasn't left the German club's complex since. The talks are being described as intense and crucial by sources close to the deal. Šeško didn't train with the first team on Tuesday. He trained indoors, in isolation, far from the cameras and the teammates who already know he's leaving. The farewell was emotional, according to internal reports. The striker reportedly told his colleagues, "Thank you for everything, but it's time to move on." Leipzig know they can't keep hold of the player and are now simply trying to extract the highest possible fee. Marcel Schäfer confirmed yesterday that several approaches have been made by interested clubs, but refused to give further details. His silence says it all. Meanwhile, Newcastle are desperate, knowing they could lose Alexander Isak to Liverpool, who already had a €110 million bid rejected. If they fail to sign Šeško, they'll be left without a centre-forward and could also lose their main goal scorer. It's a nightmare scenario for Eddie Howe, and Wednesday is fast approaching. And here's where things get truly insane. Šeško's decision doesn't just affect him, it could trigger a domino effect that reshapes the entire European transfer market. If he chooses Manchester United, Rasmus Højlund might be loaned to Leipzig as a part of the deal. The German club has already explored the terms of a possible loan for the Danish striker, who was being considered as a bargaining chip. But there's a twist. Højlund doesn't want to be used as leverage and has made it clear internally that he prefers to stay and fight for his place. Now, if Šeško chooses Newcastle, Alexander Isak would automatically be cleared to join Liverpool, who are eagerly waiting with the $110 million on the table.